How do they normally start it? Just what's going on, guys? If you're watching. I skimmed through. Save myself there, you know? All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 9 of The Raw Truth. This is my first and last Raw Truth I will ever be doing. Kidding, probably not my last, but my first time being on here. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. I'm answering some questions, and that's all we're doing. First question, who's your first crush? Starting off strong. I feel like this is later than my first crush, but I remember my first like real one was after Transformers. It was like in grade 7, Megan Fox. Dangerous. Then she kind of like went up and now she's back up, so it's like good for you, you know? Shout out to MTK, you know? Do you believe that other guys at the Olympia are miles behind you? This is a big thing I've been hearing from a lot of people, even when I got off stage, like, you're destroying them, you look great, and people who have my back are gonna pump my tires a little bit more. And I felt like it was a lot closer than me being miles ahead or them being miles behind. I felt like the guys keep getting better and better every year, and as you can see, like it was me and Breon for a while, then it was me and Terrence, and it was me and Ramon, and Urs is creeping up, and it's like new people keep coming in and getting better and better. So I don't think they're miles behind, and I love the competition, and maybe mentally I like thinking they're closer to like right on my heels, so that pushes me to be better. But I think they look fucking amazing, and they push me to be better every year, and I know I gotta be even better next year if I wanna win again. What's it like to be called daddy by a bunch of people? I'll tell you this, online, being called daddy is one thing, it's funny, I like reply with like a picture like, hey, thanks son or whatever, but in person, when a grown man comes up to me, looks me in the eyes and says, hi daddy, there's nothing weirder. It is really uncomfortable and super weird, especially when this guy's girlfriend is right beside him and he's coming up and calling me daddy. I'm like, this is just weird, and I get uncomfortable and I laugh and I don't know what to say, and then we move on and I'm just like, all right, let's take a picture and go, because I'm super awkward and not great at dealing with that, so yeah. Will you retire from bodybuilding? No, I will never retire from bodybuilding. I will compete forever. Who's winning in a fight between you or Ian? I would love to say me, because I have speed and like agility and I can move, but we wrestled when he was smaller and I was smaller, so I was weaker and he was probably not as strong, and he fucking, we were wrestling for a bit, we were drunk too, and it was like late at night at his condo. We were waiting for pizza to come or something, and we were like wrestling, and then all of a sudden, I pissed him off. I can't remember what I did. I like pushed him too hard, and all of a sudden, I'm in a headlock, up in the air, on my back, thrown on the floor, and I couldn't move an inch. I was just like done. I was like, fuck. And being bear hugged, strangled by fucking Ian, he's a strong motherfucker, so I don't think I would beat him in a fight, sadly. When is it enough? It is never enough. Literally never enough. No, seriously, this is an interesting question, because depending on what your goals are, if your goal is things and money and external validation and stuff, like if you're trying to get money or a lot of titles, it really will never feel like enough, and you'll probably never really feel fulfilled and satisfied. But if your goals are just consistently getting better, enjoying the moment, being a better version of yourself, being better than you were in the past or whatever, then it will also never be enough, but you will also be proud that you're always getting better and you're always chasing something new and you're becoming a better person. It's not like about, I need more money. It's just like, I'm becoming a better person, and I'm still grateful for where I'm at, but I'm continuously growing. So I really don't think it ever is enough. Yeah. I screenshotted them and tried to square them out, but it didn't do that, so now they're like all over the place. How old were you when you first went to the gym? First time I started going to the gym was in grade 8. So that was, I was 2008, I was 13. And then I think by the time I was like 14, 15, I remember getting really into it to the point where winter in Canada, I was about 1.5 miles or 2 miles from the gym. I would like put a jacket on, a hood on, socks on, have a pair of shoes in my bag and jog to the gym. And then I would train, and I would like come back from school, have like basketball practice, football practice, something, basketball in the winter, and then run to the gym, train, and then run home and like eat and go to bed and go to school the next morning in high school. So I was a fucking maniac back then. If you ever asked me to do that now, I'd be like, hell no. I'm driving to the gym. If it's snowing, maybe I'll take the day off. But I was hardcore back in the day when I was 13 and crushing it in the gym. Do you eat raw garlic? Yes, that's how I got shredded glutes for the Olympia, raw garlic. Write that down. Favorite cheat meal? Fuck, I always pick this question because it changes every time and I don't know. But after the Olympia, I literally had an egg white mug cake me and Courtney make with vegan protein powder, pumpkin, sweet potato, egg whites, and like unsweetened chocolate chips. That's literally what I had after the Olympia. I put a little Cool Whip on it, so that was delicious. But other than that, I just like sandwiches. I love Thanksgiving dinner, you know, like stuffing and turkey and gravy and all that, and just some good banana muffins. Banana nut muffins, can't go wrong with those. Do you want a mini Cbum? I would love a mini Cbum. I'm not gonna lie, I love what I'm doing right now, but I think I'm gonna be one of those guys who becomes most fulfilled from being a father. And if I'm lucky enough to have my children, hopefully. But I'm very much looking forward to the point in my life where me and Courtney can start a little family and have a little mini Cbum. I'm definitely not calling him Cbum, don't worry about that. But, and yeah, I'm very excited for that part of my life. I think it's, a lot of people say they don't want to bring a child into this world the way it is right now and the way people are. And to me, that's almost like, I feel more inclined and encouraged to bring someone into this world because it's an opportunity and like a privilege to bring someone into this world that the world needs and kind of raise them to have proper morals that a lot of people are lacking in this world right now. A good work ethic and just a good person. So something I'm looking forward to, and yeah, little Cbum coming soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Not too soon though, hopefully. That was not a hint. It's not coming anytime soon. Courtney's gonna be, what the fuck? How long are you planning on competing? It's $1 million question that I answer all the time, and I want to answer it now because I always go through this range of emotions when I compete. I start prep and I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do this. I'm ready to rock. Then I get to the end, I'm like, fuck this. I'm done competing. I'm not doing this again. Like, why do I do this to my body? And I go through like a wave of that, and then I'm like, then I'm a week out and I'm like, this wasn't so bad. I look great. I feel good. This is awesome. Then I compete. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this for 10 more years. There's one Olympia I could win 10 more. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh my God, that was really hard. And then I'm like, oh, it was really good. So I have this really crazy array of emotion. But I always tell myself now, and I genuinely mean this, I'm taking it 1 year at a time. Last year, I was like, if I'm healthy and I enjoy this Olympia and all goes well, I'm gonna do it again. And it was an amazing Olympia. I'm healthier than I've ever been afterwards, and I'm gonna do it again. So if that happens again next year, maybe I'll do it again, maybe I won't, but you'll see. If you ever see a mini Cbum coming, probably not competing anymore after that. But for now, I love it, and I'm excited to do it again, bring home number 5 next year, and we're running for it. What color is your Bugatti? Don't have one yet, sorry Andrew. Maybe I'll be cool like you one day. That was Andrew Tate, by the way, asking that question. No, I'm joking. You were like, what, really? No. Are Vaughn's treats good? Vaughn treats are fucking fire, I'm not gonna lie. The first few were good, but they were like protein Rice Krispie treats. The last one that they made over the 3 weeks when I was away, literally better than fucking Rice Krispies. So I'm actually very excited about those. What's your weight right now? So Olympia, lowest my weight got to was 238 pounds. And this morning I weighed myself at 249 pounds. So it's been 4 weeks, and that's 11 pounds. So, and I haven't even worked out or done cardio in 4 weeks. So I'm proud of that. Stayed on diet. Will you start bulking? So post-Olympia, I usually take some time off as I am right now. And then I have a health phase where I just like let my body really recover, get healthy, make sure everything's good. I do my blood work, make sure everything's like on track and I'm ready to start going again. And then last year I took a little too long to start bulking, so I had to push really hard and I got kind of fat. This year, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna start with a slower bulk. And then this year, because I'm a little bit older now too, and I'm gaining muscle maturity, it puts me in an advantage where I don't need to like put on a bunch of body fat and eat a crazy amount and try and put on new muscle. I'm already so close to my weight cap that I'm gonna try. So last year, going back, I was 265 pounds, peak weight my off season. This year, I'm gonna try and aim to be 255, so like 10 pounds lighter, but hopefully similar amount of muscle thanks to the muscle maturity and just staying much more conditioned. And that's gonna make my prep much easier, because when I'm losing like 25, 30 pounds or 25 pounds to get in shape, that's, a lot of people do more than that, but it's a lot harder than starting in shape, getting lean and having refeeds and going up and down throughout a prep instead of just pounding your body to make weight and to get in shape throughout prep. So the goal this year is to do like a really clean bulk and try and stay lean and not build a fat face like I had last year. Best food for a cut, please. They say please, very polite. Shredded lettuce and water all day and night. Just shredded lettuce and water. secret to get shredded. No, but really, if you're dieting, whole foods. Just eat single ingredient foods. Don't do this like macro bullshit unless you want to do the macro bullshit. Then okay, we have to be polite to everybody, but don't do that bullshit. Eat real food. Have rice, oats, eggs, chicken. Make it taste good. Do stir fries. Put veggies in there. You know, have some fruit at the beginning of prep if you want. Like, just eat healthy, because this isn't just about like trying to get shredded. It's being healthy, maintaining your proper blood sugar and energy levels throughout the day, digestion being on point. All that helps a lot more than you think. So, and it's a lot easier to consume high amounts of calories when you're eating like processed shit with like sugar and fat in it. So avoid that. Describe Chris in one word. Skinny bitch.
That's 2 words.
That's one Chris word. Trademarked it. Skinny bitch, all one word. Cbum, do you have any considerations of opening up your own gym down the road? Absolutely, but no one will be able to come to it. It will be private, and I'm opening it so that no one can bother me. And it's gonna be in the middle of the forest, in a cabin or something. No one will know where it is, and it's gonna be my own private gym that no one's allowed to come to, where I can go to disconnect and get away from everybody. But it is something I absolutely would love to do, and hopefully that forest is my backyard, and I can just like go back there and have like a little chill area and my own private gym and stuff. I think that'd be really cool, but I have no intention of opening a public gym where people can come see me. I like hiding. All right, you want to ask me one and then wrap it up?
Yeah, last question. What are you most excited for 2023?
Holy shit. There's too many things in the work to pick something. There's so much going on.
Yeah, there is a lot.
I'm looking forward to, a few things I'm looking forward to this year. In the realm of bodybuilding, because it's post-Olympia right now, working with Hani for a full year. We had like 16 weeks to work together, and I think a full year of that off-season everything is gonna be fun, and it's making me excited to bodybuild again. Travel, I'm committing myself to actually travel this year to some new countries that I've never been to. And I always never do it because I hate flying, but I would like to experience some different cultures. So doing at least 2 or 3 different countries this year. And we have a few new companies coming up that we're not gonna speak about yet, but we're gonna be launching some new shit, and I'm very excited about that. So those are probably 3 things I'm very excited about. A lot of them. What? There's some other ones. Bond Streets I'm excited for. I'm excited for developing Bond Streets because I just want to eat treats. Yeah, I'm so close to my Olympia, so I'm just like snacking on these fucking Rice Krispie treats, and I want more treats. But yeah, a few things. All right, that's gonna be a wrap on this video. If you guys like it, please like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you guys want to see from us. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.